Welcome to the Currency Index Market Report.
Yesterday's government borrowing figures went almost unnoticed, but they were actually really bad news for the UK economy. Government borrowing in September was 30% higher than expected, and in fact in the first 6 months of the tax year since April, government debt has actually been worse than it was last year. So there are some real problems coming up for the government in terms of their deficit reduction programme, and I think that could lead to a lot of problems for the pound over the next 6 months, particularly in the run-up to the general election. More government borrowing is obviously not what we want to be seeing in terms of economic recovery. I think that could certainly spell problems for the pound in the next few months. So that's certainly something to keep an eye on if you have got a transfer to make overseas in the next few months. Today's big news has been the Bank of England minutes, and it's been revealed that 2 of the 9 members of the Bank of England's rate setting committee still voted for an interest rate hike this month. Despite that, the pound has fallen, as it does appear now that interest rate rises are going to be some way off, despite all the good headlines about job creation and growth. I think we are about to enter an uncertain period for economic recovery, particularly with the problems we're seeing in the Eurozone. The pound really could do with an interest rate rise to give it a further boost, and that just looks like that's not going to be happening until next summer now, in the earliest possibility. So I think troubled times ahead for the pound. We have seen losses, particularly against the US dollar, and this morning now against the euro as well. So we seem to be entering a phase where the pound is certainly on the back foot. If you have got a transfer to make, therefore, do speak to us at Currency Index about the options around fixing your rate. Certainly worth considering and looking at any transactions that you have coming up to make sure that you don't get caught out if the pound falls further. We'll be back on Friday. Thanks for now.
Visit currencyindex.co.uk to save money on your next currency exchange, or call us today on 0800 043 2623.